Hello everyone. In our previous video, we have seen some common syntax errors that you will face while writing Arduino code. In today's video, we will see a very familiar example to us, that is moving the robotic car in square path and coming in the same path in reverse direction. So this example is very familiar to you guys, right? So the main add-on here is we are going to see how to write the Arduino C++ for this example. So first, before dragging and dropping the block, I'm opening the Arduino code section. And then first the logic is simple, right? We have to move forward, turn to any direction. For example, here I am turning right. For example, move forward and then turn right. So for here we have to repeat this two steps 4 times, right? Because we have to move in a square path and square has 4 sides. So as simple as that. Putting this thing inside repeat loop, the for loop, if we have to say in terms of Arduino C++, and then defining 4 times. And then what we have to do, again we have to turn right to face backwards. And then again in reverse direction, we have to go forward and then turn to the opposite direction. That is, if you would have turned right, now we have to turn left. If we would have turned left that time, now we have to turn right. As simple as that. So that time I turned right, now I have to turn left. So move forward and then turn left. Again this for 4 times. So if we start the simulation, as you can see, we got the output perfectly. Now let's understand the Arduino C++ code behind it. So here, first of all, make one thing clear. How many times the loop runs in the program? So this loop runs 4 times and this loop runs 4 times. So totally the loop doesn't run 8 times. It doesn't mean that it runs 8 times. It only runs 4 times but parallelly. So this loop runs 4 times and then it is turning right. Again this loop runs 4 times. So totally the loop has run 4 times. So now let's start understanding one by one line. So for example, here it is starting at for loop. So in syntax error video itself, we have seen the syntax of for loop. That is for and then the variable and then how many times the loop must run. So for example, here I have to run 4 times. So we should write 4 here. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then move forward. We already saw that move up here in block coding means move forward and then turn right means turn right. So while writing Arduino code, if you are writing somewhere, you have to follow these steps only. And the most important thing is you have to close the curly bracket. Closing curly bracket here means this block is completed. This block is separate from these set of codes. So here this closing curly brackets tells to the compiler that hey, the end the block here, that is all lines that is coming after that are separate from this. So again this turn right is outside this opening block, right? So this turn right will get executed only one time. It is not inside any loop. So but this move up and turn left, this thing, these two blocks are in this loop because the loop is starting here and ending here. So these two lines will execute again 4 times, that is 0 to 3. But here you should not put this same count because you already learned in Python itself that two variables should not have same name. That is, you can use the variable how many times you want, but if you are using two different variables, it must not have same name. So here instead of count, it is taking as count 2, but while writing you have to take care about that, otherwise you will get an error. So these are all the things for this video. You just have to follow these common steps and syntaxes, and just if you build the logic like how you did in block coding itself, you will get this same square moving robotic car using Arduino C++ also. So that's it for today. Thank you.